What is the relationship between contracts and agreements?
So, agreement is we talk and decide something. Contract is we talk, decide, and then scare each other with signatures.
So,
So all contracts are agreements, but not all agreements are contracts. That's a relationship.
good. Okay. So, how does an agreement become enforceable by law?
No, sir. Agreements are not enforceable by law.
Hi, Prof. VKJ with you. So, if you notice, the first candidate was trying to impress, okay, and it was more or less like layman terminology. So, obviously, no. The second candidate gave a lot of hope because established the relationship very clearly. But when it came to the second one, the second question, how does an agreement get enforced by law? So, that part, the second candidate got stuck, which was a little disappointing because we thought the first answer is good, so we'll take. But what went wrong? Yes, agreements are not enforceable by law, but you need to understand that an agreement can be also made into a contract. An agreement can become a contract. So the question was, how does an agreement get enforced by law? So here, what the candidate should have said, yes sir, normally agreements are not enforceable by law, but when there is a consideration inside the agreement, and in the agreement, when the legal clause or the statute or the act has been mentioned, then that agreement can get and become a contract that means enforceable by law. For example, let's say there's a sale agreement for a property, okay, and which has a consideration. Now, when does this sale agreement become a contract? When it is mentioned about 1882 Act, the Transfer of Property Act, and that act has been mentioned in the agreement, then that agreement can become a contract. Okay? So like I said, law is what it is. And in the case of the second candidate was promising, see, what is the problem with guys is like you study or you prepare, but you don't fully go through. That means you read a little bit, but then you don't complete it fully. That's what happened in the second candidate case. But given this situation, at least the second candidate was able to give some reply. So we will select him and then probably train him on looking at the legal aspect of what makes an agreement become a contract. See, we want to select people when they have the right attitude. Okay, even if they don't have the knowledge, it's okay. But the right attitude to learn, that is good enough. And on the job, you can be trained on your skills. Think about what I'm saying. Good luck to you.